let's start coloring these circles and making them spheres. So what I've done is I've made myself a color palette. My color palette is largely monochromatic. What I've pulled is simply blues, blue-greens, and purpley blues. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with one of these blues, and I'm kind of going to follow the same principle that I did for the ribbon. Working in the circle, I'm going to turn this circle into a sphere. My light is coming from the right, top right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it look like an olive. When I make it look like an olive, I'm reserving that spot for white paper. Now right around that circle, as lightly as I can. If this was a sound, it would be a whisper. And I'm going to color super duper light. This is my lightest possible tone. My lightest value. So I'm coloring in the whole thing lightly. Okay? Now note, the light is coming from the top right, so the light will be on the right and the dark will be on the left. So on the back of this shape, the back part of this shape, I'm going to scrub my colored pencil, making a dark color. Now I'm going to turn this dark section into a crescent moon. Now that's really important. If I were to make this into horizontal or vertical lines, I wouldn't be making a sphere. Instead, I would be making a flat shape, not a shape that I'm trying to render as three-dimensional. So the next step is, of course, just like before, blending. So I'm going to use my pencil, colored pencil, in a circular motion, making this medium dark tone. There we go. Medium dark value, excuse me. Now I'm going to go between the medium and the light. I just so happen to be kind of using my colored pencil in a swirly, but you can do back and forth, up and down. The best use of your time in this is just taking your pencil and lightly going over the sections that overlap. The idea being is you can't tell where the transitions are. You can't tell where the medium starts. You can't tell where the light starts. You can't tell where the dark ends. There we are. There we go. Looks like I need a smidge more blending on the edge here. Okay, so once again, you color the whole shape as lightly as possible with leaving a white shine. After you've done that, you're going to go to the back side and you're going to create a crescent moon shape as dark as possible using your colored pencil waxy so it looks like a crayon. And then you're going to repeat that crescent moon with a medium value and then a medium light value. The more values you get out of your colored pencil, the more successful your art would be. And here's another quick strategy. If you're struggling with mixing the values or even creating the values, simply take a sheet of paper and make yourself a value scale. So with your colored pencil, as light as you can, color the colored pencil. And then slightly darker, slightly darker, slightly darker. And you can number these. You can try to get up to the number 10. This certainly takes practice, but I can assure you, as an artist, this is one of the most valuable tools in your toolbox. Okay, so if this is a 1, 2, there's my 3, 4, 5, there's 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you could make a sphere with 8 different values, but this is just a wonderful practice if you're struggling with that skill.